Okay, that was weird. It seems like OBS just decided to die. And it wouldn't reconnect, so I had to just download a fresh version. Interesting. Okay. Let's try to get back to this boss fight.
Your life is over, Musashi. I'll kill you! Now die! Hell with you, Musashi! Behold my power! Damn you to hell! Your life is over, Musashi! I'll kill you!
Your life is over, Musashi.
Just dodged.
Now die! To hell with you, Musashi! Damn you to hell! Your life is over, Musashi. I'll kill you! Now die! Hell with you, Musashi! Damn you to hell! You're finished!
You're finished!
Getting too greedy. Mind you, I wasn't beaten at that time with such low health. I can get through everything except the beams. The beams were a big problem. And I should not be taking... Shouldn't really be taking many hits from the first form. That's on me. I should not be getting hit then.
Your life is over, Musashi. I'll kill you! Now die! To hell with you, Musashi! Damn you to hell! Your life is over, Musashi! Kill you! Now die! Behold my power!
I'll kill you!
I see. Now that he's absorbed the Anku, Ruse isn't just immortal. He's become something even greater. Well, he might be fearless, but he still made a big mistake. He absorbed all of us into him. So now, the Oboro clan is gonna keep up the fight inside him, to the very end. Sensei, that look on your face, all that hatred in your heart, It'll only ensure the cycle of vengeance never ends. That's why when we face down evildoers, we do it not out of hatred, but out of a sense of justice. You taught me that lesson a long time ago. There it is. That's the face of the Oboro clan leader I admire so much. Now come on, Sensei! Let's teach that Reaper reject a lesson he won't forget! Come on, everyone! It's time for the big finish!
Die.
His one line in the game so far. So it wasn't that he was being mute as a ninja. He was too fucking furious to say anything.
Ruse had finally been defeated. Thanks to Musashi's efforts, the mantle of the Grim Reaper could finally be passed on. The souls of humanity entered reincarnation, and the cycle of life and death began turning once more. Through the efforts of Chio and her army of rebels, the remaining vestiges of ENE Corp were stamped out. Bittersweet reactions spread across the world as its people realized the nightmare was over. They could move on. The dark night of the world had passed, and a new light of hope dawned on humanity. Finally, the people could focus on what truly mattered: living. Living not in the name of revenge or hatred, but for justice and righteousness. Living in the name of their future.
But we know that's not everything. Where's that last key? I mean, super bittersweet for Vyoboro. They're all dead except for Musashi, his wife, his kid. That's it. He didn't even get to get his dog back. Bit of a cheesy finish on the boss, but it's just, I could not see where those beams were coming from. The red markers were not bright enough. I just wanted to get over and done with. We'd seen pretty much everything he did. I love that voice credit for one line and some grunts. bosses, Gio was the best, really. She felt like the most fully featured boss. Like proper ninja antics against you. Rusei, bit of a letdown. Too aerial. I wish his second form had been on the ground a bit more because you've got so many more moves in the air, so many more moves in the ground than you have in the air. I did like that the Kojima refight was different though. He had one alternate main attack, I think. Don't remember him doing beams. Maybe he did. Actually, it has been a while, but it felt different enough. We didn't get to see the big mechs. There were loads of big mechs foreshadowed, shown in the background. We didn't get the battle one. That felt a bit weird. Come to think of it, we didn't actually get to see one in action either. They were never in the background. We just saw the kaiju, of which there were apparently multiple. That felt like a bit of a missed opportunity. Shield Ninja beats the slide too. will have to refight that boss a few more times to get it down properly. Not a good performance, I'll say that. Not a good performance from me. I could do way better. Just those markers aren't good enough. And first form Rusei was weirdly glitchy at times. Like a few times his moves were blending into each other. He was sort of like quick moving instead of teleporting at times as well. Ah, that's where the last key is. In his pocket. Ooh. Oop. I would just play for every stage as if it's the first time again. That's good. But what do we have down here? Short game, but very good fun. And, you know, fun enough to replay, and the arcade mode giving the ability to just replay as you want. That's good. That's a dangerous prospect. There's quite a few bosses. Quite a few dangerous bosses. What do we have down here? Oh! The Shinobi free boss. That's gonna be tough. Just noticed how little damage he's taking. That's a lot of health on him. That's a lot of health to get through. Okay. Just realized that's actually pretty good for a boss fight. But it also feels a little bit cheesy. I'm not going to be able to raise his explosive gauge, or his execution gauge, so that seems like the right idea. I'll not go cheese just yet. so he has variable delays on that. Or else that's just a particular combo, because it's a long charge at first, and a quick one, but that wasn't the intent anyway, because I was getting hit way too many times. He's got quite a lot of clearance behind him when he does his Shadow Dash. That's not good. Don't like that. Shouldn't be hitting behind him like that. And, wow. Disappointed with the explosive damage there. Not really much else to include here apart from speed and info. Just because I need more damage? That's the main thing. He has so much health. Do I have anything better for this? I don't think he's going to be standing... Well... Save it. Maybe... Trying to think about what grab him when he's in the air, shooting off his little homing shots. I don't think so, but there is that passive to actually shorten it. I haven't used it at all, so let's give it a go against the bonus boss. It is way harder. Okay, so he does have the gaps I could use a Serpent on. I didn't want to win that way anyway, but very nasty at second form. Again, it's just getting clipped by those charge dashes from behind is quite annoying. I gotta get used to dodging his shots better. Okay, well, at least I got it confirmed there. It doesn't reach high enough to bite him like that. A lot of those are my own mistake. Let's see. So his counter stance just actually does another shadow dash. That's what the short delay was. That's a lot of health to whittle down. A lot of health. That's still more testing out. It's a case of like, I'm noticing several of my combos are designed to get hit just when they finish, before I can start dodging. Like the free strike of, the free heavy strikes. Smash, smash, and punch. It gives him just enough time to throw his kunai before I can dodge. And I bet that's intentional as hell. Let's try and get serious now. So where is a safe angle to stand at? I just need to find that as well. That was going well right up until the first couple of cheap hits. At which point, nah, that was never happening. Gotta remember about how fucking far back his dash reaches. Like, it's more than a step or two. There's also a bit of a turn delay when doing Nimpo. Because I think, yeah, I'm hitting it too early and not getting the turnaround. There we go, that was much more satisfying and convincing looking. Big reward. I mean, fair enough, but I was kind of hoping to get the last one of, like, there's a spot for this. There we go. That's completion until I get enough cash together. I need to get double the cash I currently have in order to get the last costume. No little bonus cutscene either or dialogue. Still, that was much more fun than the final boss. We actually got to use a lot of our moves. Although I kept on using the light heavy just because it comes out the quickest. I should use more of that. The rolling knee. Ah, what a good game. Let's see, what does arcade do? Just out of curiosity. I'm guessing that's where it resets all the required fights. And we'll take a little look at it here, because there's a few islands where it locks you in. But does it also reset your abilities? Let's take a look. Nope, okay, I've got my moves. It is just resetting the encounter areas. Good. Oh, there is. There's a timer too.
Look out!
Yeah, there we go. That's Shinobi. Man, just the best one of the 2D ones. I think the 3DS one might be like just below it, but then there's also Return of the Ninja Master on the Mega Drive, and that is just, for a long time, that was the peak of the series. Oh, so good though. I'll definitely be returning to this quite a few times because, man, it's just the. I've said it so many times, but it is exactly what it has. It's that flow of combat and movement. You just chain from one move to the next. He's always got an answer. He's always got an evasion. Oh, it's so good. Amazing game. Tells a nice story, very simple as well. It's got that right kind of ridiculousness of traditional village that you start off in, and then super cyber town, military base and shit. Oh, man. It's all the hits. The only problem is we didn't get the dog for more than a stage. Massive, massive negative points there. Yeah, that'll do. I can start getting on spooky season material now. But man, what a great game. Let's see. I'll end the stream for a bit, get something to drink and whatnot, and then fire up something else, hopefully. Depending on distractions that show up. Quite a few do.